Joining me now is Amanda Litman, co-founder and executive director of Run for Something, an organization that has helped more than 100,000 progressives run for state and local office since 2017. It's good to see you again, Amanda. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and I wonder if what's happening with these lawmakers in Tennessee and now Montana is emboldening potential candidates because they see the stakes and they're burning up your phones, or do these events have a chilling effect, making, frankly, possible candidates wonder if it's worth the risk to them, to their families, to get into politics right now?
Well, I am thrilled to tell you, Chris, that nearly 2,000 people have signed up with Run for Something since the beginning of April. This is a record number for us, given the context of what's going on in the political environment. Young people, especially young people of color, young LGBTQIA folks, young women, are seeing what the Republican Party is trying to do to state legislators who challenge them, and they are saying, screw this, I am ready to fight back. They are jumping in and they're excited to run, and Run for Something is going to be here to help them.
I think one of the big things that's happened with many of these grassroots groups is they've given people more of the big picture. And I thought about that when you tweeted about Montana. If you aren't sure why what's happening in Montana affects you, somebody who probably doesn't live in Montana, a reminder that the Democratic U.S. Senator from Montana is on the ballot next year, and having energized Democrats can and will make a big difference. What's important for people to know?
Well, you got to think about the big picture here. We're not going to expect Joe Biden to be doing campaigning and advertising in a place like Montana, but we can absolutely count on the folks who Zoe Zephyr, a Run for Something alum, has inspired, has gotten furious at Montana Republicans to show up, to knock doors, to make calls, not just on her behalf and not just on other Democrats' behalf, but on Senator Jon Tester's behalf. And all of that is going to help get that Senate seat across the line, especially in a state that, honestly, Joe Biden isn't going to fight for, nor should he, given the dynamics at play. So we are really looking ahead. How can these local races not just win for their own sake, but help gin up turnout for the rest of the Democratic ticket?
So let me go back to what you said earlier, which is that you're getting this record number of people who are interested. We see that Zoe Zephyr, Justin Jones, Justin Pearson all just pretty much took office. And are they representative of what you're seeing? Give me the broader look at who's calling you and saying, I want to run, never done it before, give me some help.
Well, one of the cool things about this particular wave is that more than half of them are coming from historically red states. They know that the odds are against. Yeah, they know that the odds are long. They know it's going to be hard. And they know that for the most part, most national organizations aren't going to be there to have their back. Now, Run for Something will. This is our bread and butter. But we are acutely aware that these are long shot races. And I think that's worth noting the dynamic in a lot of these red states, the cities are blue. And that's something that really scares the Republican state legislatures, who understand that their power is waning. So we're thinking a lot about how we can help these young folks running in these broader, tough dynamics. I'm especially thrilled that a lot of the folks, more than half at this point, identify as people of color. They are reflective of their communities, and they are not going to sit quietly while the Republicans try to hurt them.
Well, it sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. So I thank you for taking the time to come on the program. Amanda Litman, appreciate it.